Hi, Lenore here, and I'd like to go over exercise 5-4A from the textbook. As you can see, I've done a little bit of setup. We have the Sherwin-Williams Company, and it's a two-stage activity-based costing. And they've given us the following as activity drivers. There's a machine setup, and it costs $950,000. And there are 2,500 setup hours. Now, please be aware, this is for the entire company, these cost drivers and costs are. So the first thing we need to do is, determine how much does these items cost per setup hour, per material move, and per machine hour. So I've got a little bit over here. Let me put the equation here for you so you can see it. So for our machine setup, $950,000 divided by 2,500 setup hours. And the calculation is 950,123 divided by 2,500. So this is $380 per setup hour. Let's look at the calculation for the next one. It's the material handling. That's $820,000 divided by 5,000 material moves. And this reveals a cost of $164 per material moves. And our last one, machine operations, looks like so, $200,000. Oops, let me put that comma in there because if you're like me, you have difficulty reading these numbers. I'm getting a little older. 20,000 machine hours. Let's do that calculation. So $10 per machine hour. So these are for the entire company. This problem asks us to determine what it is for this product, Merlite, and what it is for this product, Subdue. So let's take care of that. Now, here's how we do our product costs. When we look through this list, we know that direct materials definitely is part of a product cost. So I'm going to write that here, direct materials. For Merlite, it's $350,000, and for Subdue, it's $150,000. And once again, that was given right here. We also know that in addition to direct materials, there's direct labor. That comes from right here. So for Merlite, it's going to be $10,000, and for Subdue, $75,000. Let me just format this area so it's easier for us to read. There we go. So we know there's direct materials and direct labor. In addition, there is manufacturing overhead. So there are those three items, machine setup, material handling, and machine operation, that make up our manufacturing overhead. So let's work first with the machine setup. And I'll put the formula here so you can see it. So remember, this is 15 setup hours, and that's given right here, multiplied by $380 per hour. So there's the calculation. for Merlite, I'm going to put that dollar amount in. And for Subdue, it works out to be 12 setup hours multiplied by $380 per hour. Oh, I need to abbreviate here so it'll fit. So we'll calculate that dollar amount, 12 times 380. So that's for the machine setup. The next one is material handling. Let's just do this. And that can be gathered from material handling 60. Oh, here it is. 60 for Merlite and 35 for Subdue. So this is 60 moves multiplied by the $164. Let me broaden this just a little bit. Okay, so here we go. For Merlite, it'll be $9,840. Let's do the same for Subdue. Again, this is 35 moves multiplied by $164 per move. And finally, there's the material operation. So let's put it here. And the material operation is based on machine hours, right? It's based on machine hours. And here's the information right here. 800 for Merlite and 250 for Subdue. So we have 800 machine hours multiplied by $10 per hour. Whoops, I forgot my equal sign. Excel doesn't like that. And here we have the 250 machine hours. That's just going to be my abbreviation, times $10. So for Subdue, that will work out to be 2,500 hours. So the total cost per batch, let's put some lines in here. You know, I like my lines. It makes it easier for me to look at very quickly. So the total cost per batch is $383,540 for Merlite. Let's do the same over here. Okay, but this isn't our final answer. Remember, we have to determine the cost per gallon. So for Merlite, total gallons produced, 50,000, right? We got that from right there. And total gallons produced for Subdued, I could spell, or rather type, 30,000. So now we have our cost per gallon. So I'm going to put that here, cost per gallon. And I'm going to give it the double underline. So we're going to take our 3,843, divide that by the 50 gallons, $8. Not really, let's, $7.67. Let's do the same here. Getting a little, there we go. This is also dollars. So as you can see, this is how to, I know you're probably watching my cursor. This is how you calculate this particular problem. Exercise 5-4A from the textbook. It's how to calculate the cost per gallon for 2 different products. And we've just done that. So with that, Lenore out.